Hi guys, today I am going to be doing ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening on my tummy. But before I do, I'm Joan Johnson and this is Beauty Over 50 on a Budget, where I do body sculpting, body contouring, and sprinkle in a little bit of anti-aging and skincare. If this has sparked your interest, please consider subscribing to my channel. I post new videos every week. If you've been following along on my journey with my cool sculpting and my ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening, then you know that I've done 5 treatments of the cool sculpting on my torso. So last week was the last week that I did cool sculpting. So now I'm going to start using the ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening on my torso. I've been on the keto diet for 2 weeks now, and I've lost a total of 4 pounds. So I'm just going to continue to do my treatments because I want my best possible results. So I know that doing cool sculpting, I'm going to get good results. I know doing ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening, I'm going to get good results. But I'm shooting for great results. I want to have a nice sculpted body. So I'm doing ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening, I'm doing cool sculpting, and I'm doing diet and exercise. I'm going to show you how I use my Unoisection 8-in-1 ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening machine. I also use ultrasound gel anytime I do a treatment, and this is the ultrasound gel that I like to use. I usually buy it in a 5-liter container, and then I just transfer it into a smaller bottle because it's easier to handle. I'm going to be doing my treatments standing up today because I film everything on my iPad and I can't get the angle right to show you how to do it with me laying on the floor. I can't get the iPad at the right angle. So it's not the ideal situation, but at least it's going to show you how to do the treatments, and that way when you get your machine or if you decide to do your treatment at home, you can just do it laying down. So I'm just going to do mine standing up so that you guys can see how I use my machine. I just want to let you guys know that I am not a doctor or have any medical or aesthetic experience. I'm just someone who's done a lot of research on my own issues and came up with what works for me. So I'm sharing it with you guys. It's really important to drink a lot of water when you're doing ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening. When you're using this cavitation head, it's zapping those fat cells, and you want your body to flush through those cells. So what I like to do is I like to measure out my water. So I will fill this pitcher up a couple of times a day to make sure that I'm drinking plenty of water. So if I drink 2 of those pitchers, I know that I'm gonna flush through those dead fat cells and I'm not gonna feel so sick. Because if you don't drink enough water, I have found that you can kind of feel sick and it can kind of give you a headache. So I just try to drink plenty of water. I like to work out before I do my ultrasonic cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening. I know a lot of people like to work out after they do a treatment, but for my schedule and for me, it just works out better that I do it before. I'm already warmed up, I'm already sweating, I'm drinking a lot of water because I'm working out. And then after I'm done with my treatments, I like to wear this the remainder of the day. And that just keeps me sweating. It just keeps that area sweating, and so that I can get rid of all those toxins that I blasted when I broke up those fat cells. Okay, I'm gonna do my treatment and I'm gonna show you how I use my Unoisection 8-in-1. Today I'm going to be doing my treatments for 30 minutes on the cavitation With this machine, you can do the timer down or the timer up. I'm going to be doing 30 minutes today. My energy is going to be set at 9 because I'm used to it. So if you have to, just turn your energy down until you get used to the loud, high-pitched squeal. So I'm going to be doing mine for an energy of 9, and I'm going to put my mode on B. B is a pulse, and it's used for larger areas of fat. Mode A is a constant, and it's used for smaller areas of fat. So I'm going to be using mode B today. And then start. On the vacuum therapy portion, I'm going to be doing it for 20 minutes. I'm going to set my suction at 6 because you always want your suction greater than your release. And I'm going to set my release for 3. My energy, I'm going to set it at 9 again. There again, because I'm used to it. So if you have to, when you're doing your treatments, turn your energy down if you need to. I'm gonna leave it on mode A because I want the red light to stay on while I'm using it. If I put it on mode B, the red light turns off and it comes back on when it touches your skin. So I'm going to leave it on mode A because I want the red light to stay on. Now when you're doing your vacuum therapy, when it sucks, when the suction, if the suction is too much, you can turn it down by using this knob right here. This knob will turn the suction up or down depending on how comfortable it is for you. You want it to suck hard enough to where it's sucking up that area, but you don't want it too much that it's gonna leave a bruise or feel like a horse bite. Then when you're all done with your treatments, this is the filter that you're gonna clean out. You wanna always check this for ultrasound gel because when you run this over your body, it might suck up some ultrasound gel up in here, and then it'll discharge it right here into this filter. And you just pop this out. And you can clean it out with some warm water and dry it with a paper towel. But you always want to make sure that this is clean and free of any ultrasound gel. And then on the radio frequency skin tightening, I'm going to do it for 30 minutes. I'm going to set my energy at 9, there again, because I'm used to it, and I'm going to leave it on mode A. I like to leave it on mode A because the light stays on. If I put it on mode B, the light would turn off until it touches your skin. What I like about this machine, it is set up in order of operation. So whatever treatment that you're doing, if you ever question what order to do something in, just follow the screen and it shows you the order of operation. Okay, I'm going to start my treatment. So I just finished my treatment and I went and rinsed off real quick, got all the ultrasound gel off and changed my clothes. I put my belt on, my sweat belt, so that I can continue to sweat the dead fat cells out, and I'm drinking plenty of water. So now I just want to show you how to clean this machine. So that's got a lot of ultrasound gel built up in there, and here, and here. So I just take a paper towel and some rubbing alcohol. I just got this at the store. And then I just wipe it down to make sure it's all clean for next time. I did a total of 1 hour and 20 minutes. I did 30 minutes on the ultrasonic cavitation. I did my energy at 9, and I did my mode on B. B is a pulse, and it's for larger areas of fat. Then I did the vacuum therapy, which is this one. I did this for 20 minutes. You can see all the gel that came out of that. You want to make sure you really clean that out. So I did this for 20 minutes. I set my suction at 6 and my release at 3 because you always want your suction greater than your release. I had it on mode A because I wanted the red light to stay on the whole time. This is the most uncomfortable part, in my opinion, is the vacuum therapy. And you can turn it down on that knob that I showed you on the side of the machine. You can turn the suction down so it's not so uncomfortable, but it still, to me, is not comfortable. So I just made sure it was all cleaned out and sanitized for next time. And then the RF wand. I did this for 30 minutes on mode A because I wanted the light to stay on. And I left the energy at 9. I'm feeling a little bit crampy in my lower tummy from the treatment, but other than that, I have no pain at all. So now that one's all clean. I'm gonna do another treatment. I'm gonna wait 3 days and I'll do another treatment, and I'm gonna do 7 treatments total. So every 3rd day for 7 treatments. And then I'll give you guys an update. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.